What's going on, everyone? We're back again with another Make.com system build. In this video, we're going to build an entire system in Make.com live together. I'm going to walk you through the entire platforms that we're going to need. We're going to scope the project end to end. And obviously at the end, I'm going to leave you the blueprints in the description. In case we haven't met, my name is Saad. I made just over $1 million in the last 6 months building and selling sales systems purely in Make.com. And my goal with this YouTube channel is basically to teach you how to do the same. So without further ado, just go ahead and get started. Okay, so in this video, guys, we're going to build a system that scrapes recruitment agencies, finds the decision makers, and also reaches out to them automatically with a great offer that we're going to build. So I'll build the offer for you, the system live. And you might be wondering, why are we targeting recruitment? So we are targeting recruitment because, well, first of all, I've made like $15,000 in one campaign targeting recruitment. And I know many people who have made a fortune with them. I know exactly how they speak. So I'll show you how to build an offer and speak to them like a friend. And basically, recruitment has a more immediate revenue cycle because placements typically pay a one-time fee that can be high, from $3,000 in the minimum to all the way to $15,000 per placement. So if you can get them like 1 to 2 leads minimum, you've completely justified how much they will pay you, which is probably like around like 3,000 or 8,000, maybe like 2,000, 1,500 if you're just getting started as a sales system agency owner. So let's just go ahead and get started. So the system that we're going to build and make is essentially we're going to use a couple platforms that I've always shared in this channel. So we're going to use LinkedIn Sales Navigator. We're going to dump that URL from LinkedIn Sales Navigator. And if you don't know how this works, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. And then we're going to use another platform, which is called Phantom Buster. The second thing is we're going to use a platform such as Find the Email or an email finder to enrich the decision maker and find their email address. Obviously, we're going to use GPT or Claude for AI personalization. And then we're going to upload everything to Instantly or Smartly automatically with one click. So the first platform we're going to be needing is going to be basically Phantom Buster. So Phantom Buster is a great platform to basically scrape leads, and they are more focused into LinkedIn. They have like a bunch of scrapers to basically scrape leads from LinkedIn. I believe also Instagram. So as you guys can see here, there's LinkedIn Profile Visitor, LinkedIn Auto Connect. The one what we want is going to be Sales Navigator Search Export. The next thing is we're going to need LinkedIn Sales Navigator. So LinkedIn Sales Navigator, guys, is just a sales tool, basically, that we're going to use to essentially find leads. So LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you can just go ahead and start your free trial. They're going to give you like 30 days. So yeah, just go ahead and get up and running with that. Awesome. The next thing we're going to use is we're going to use a platform called Find the Email. So Find the Email is just a way to find basically emails of people. As you guys can see, they're put in here Lemless, Salesforce, Instantly, Brickhold. So kind of like they're a big deal. So we're going to use this platform. I usually use an email finder. An email finder is a little bit costly, as you guys can see, but if I go to pricing, it's a little bit. Oh, actually, there's save $200. So monthly, you can get like 1K for like $49, which is pretty good. I believe that they're doing this because of Christmas. So yeah. So an email finder, they only charge you per found verified email. When it comes to find the email, like if I try my name right here, I go back right here and I put my website and I click on find email. What they're doing basically is they're trying to ping my name, right? There you go, email found. So trying to ping my name at saad@myoprocess.com. Saad, my last name until they find it. And they found it like saadb at myoprocess.com. So sweet. We're going to use this platform right now. And then obviously we're going to use make.com, which is going to be the glue. And we're going to use either Claude or GPT, probably a combination of both, but we're going to see. Okay, so let's just go ahead and go to LinkedIn Sales Navigator. So once you sign into LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you're going to see all this right here. Basically, you're just going to perform a search of whatever leads you want to have. So in my case, or in our case, I should say, we're going for basically recruitment. So I'm going to go to role. I'm going to go to current job title, and I'm going to look for hiring managers. So I want to reach out to hiring managers, recruitment specialists. So recruitment specialists, let me look for hiring manager. There you go. I'm going to look also for HR manager. So what we're doing is we're just basically taking all the possible job titles that we might need. HR resource specialists, And so we have 300 results. We need more. HR. So let's go to recruiter. 500. HR. Human resource assistant. Recruitment. Let's say hiring. Let's put hiring. So HR again, human resource assistant. What do we want? HR, human resource director. I want, again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for HR manager. Awesome. So we have 600 results. And then I'm going to remove these filters right here. So there you go. We have 630K results. Holy shit. So what I'm going to do is I will look for post it on LinkedIn. So post it on LinkedIn just means they post it on LinkedIn, which gives you like basically it gives you an idea that these people are actually active on LinkedIn. So these people are actually posting and engaging with comments, and basically they're more likely to respond in a sense. Which I found better results when I click on this button right here, when I toggle on post it on LinkedIn. So what I'm going to do is I want to look for an industry. So I want to look for IT or B2B. So I want to look for IT, which is going to be, I'm going to go for computer games. I'm going to look for e-learning providers. I'm also going to look for software development. I'm also going to look for technology and information. So 1K results, that's pretty good. So I'm not going to scrape the entire results right here. I'm just doing it as in if I'm you. So ideally, you would have something like, let me show you guys. So I'm going to go to, let me look for another. Oops, I'm going to remove banking. I'm going to look for software. Embedded software production, IT system custom software, desktop. Yeah, let's just use this one. IT. Let's look for IT again. IT custom software. Awesome. So let's just look for information. Information services. Awesome. Technology. And I'm going to walk you guys through why, and I'm going to explain to you guys why are we doing this. So technology again. Nanotechnology, space search. Just look for computer hardware manufacturing. Okay. That's pretty good. Computer again. Computer networking, computer and electronics. Computer networking. Computer network security. Security investigations. Security systems. All right, pretty good. So I have like a bunch of leads right here. So what you want, guys, is when you use LinkedIn Sales Navigator and Phantom Buster, you do not want to go over 2,000 results, just because you might risk your LinkedIn Sales Navigator account getting banned. Trust me, I've had this before, and it sucks. So make sure you always don't go over 2.5, right? Just because these platforms, like, think about it, guys, they don't want you to scrape you. They don't want you to scrape them. So just keep that in mind. So what I'm going to do for the purpose of this video is I'm going to basically remove all these filters. And then I'm just going to take in basically just 100 leads. I'm just going to scrape 100 leads so I can just build out a campaign for you. So you guys can see how I essentially do it live. So I'm going to, that's pretty good. So 82 results. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this URL, and then I'm going to go to LinkedIn Sales Navigator. I'm going to look for Sales Navigator Search Exports, click Use Phantom. And then what you do is you're going to paste in that URL right here, click Save. And then now I'm going to click on Save. And then as you guys can see, Sales Navigator only displays the first 2,500. So we recommend processing a maximum of 2,500 results per day, just because you don't want to get banned. So we're just gonna use, we're just gonna do like 82, and I'm gonna click on save. So I'm gonna click save, and then I'm gonna click launch. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna wait until this scrapes the entire leads that we have right here. It's going to be 82 results. So right now, what's happening in the background is this phantom is taking my URL right here, and then it takes my session cookie, right? And that session cookie, basically, it just logs in as me and just goes ahead and basically takes on all of this data and just takes data. Awesome. So I'm going to pause the recording until this finishes. Awesome. So we finished scraping all those leads, as you guys can see right here. If I go to results, so this is essentially gold. So we have full name, first name, last name, company name, title, company ID, company URL. We even have the summary of the person, title, description, industry, company location, duration enrolled, duration in company. So all of this is gold, but we don't have the email. So what we're going to do is we're going to enrich the emails using the platforms that I've mentioned in the start of the video. So I'm going to click on download results, and then I'm just going to name this results Phantom Buster YouTube. Awesome. So now that I have all these leads, let's go ahead and make.com and start building the system. So I'm going to go to make.com. I'm going to go to scenarios, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click create new scenario. And I'm just going to name this YouTube. Let's actually think about it at the end. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this plus button right here, and I'm going to look for search rows. And this is going to be in Google Sheets. And look for search rows. So what we're doing is basically we're going to search for all the rows that we have here. Since, as you guys saw here, we just downloaded the results as in CSV, right? So the next step you're going to do is you're going to look for sheets.new. So sheets.new, we're just going to put all the sheets right here. We're just going to dump them in this Google Sheets. And then we're going to map them later on. So the way you do is you click on this file, go to basically imports. And then what you do, go to upload, click browse, and just map everything right here. And then I'm going to choose append. Click import data. Awesome. So we have everything right here. Profile URL. And the way I like to do it is I will basically go back right here. And then let me resize the rows. Just it looks aesthetically pleasing for you guys. So I'm going to click on resize rows, specify row height. Awesome. So we have all this data right here. And then I'm going to bolden this up, and I'm going to turn this into enter. All right. So we have everything right here, basically, but I want to clean something up. So I want to remove all of this just because I don't want to retrieve everything. I'm going to delete this. And then I'm going to delete that too. Delete. So I only need this data right here. So we have first name, last name, profile URL, company ID. I don't want this number too. Just clutter, regular company name. Awesome. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to name this PB Scrape HR Managers with YouTube. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for this right here in Make. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to map my connection. And the way you do is click on add. And then I'm going to name this YouTube example. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on sign in with Google. So we're basically just signing in to Google using Make. And then you're going to choose your email. So I have this email right here. I'm going to click on continue. I'm going to click on allow. Basically allowing Make to get access to my account. The next thing I'm going to do is there's two ways to map a Google Sheets in Make. It's either you use the spreadsheet ID, right? You map it directly by typing in the name, which is going to be PB Scrape, which is going to be HR Managers, or you can click on map, right? And the way you do is you copy the spreadsheet ID using this URL right here, which is going to be spreadsheet/D before edit. And then let's do it. So I'm just going to put right here. And then the sheet name, if you guys read this is the sheet name. It's going to be sheet 1, right? I'm going to copy it, go back to my Make, and I'm going to put sheet 1. table does contain headers. Filter, I don't want to filter. And for the limit, I'm just going to put 1. Basically, the limit just means how many records you want to retrieve. So if you want to retrieve everything, you're just going to leave that empty. If you want to retrieve 2, so we're going to put 2, we're going to retrieve 2 of these, right? So I'm going to put 1, just, I don't want to like run the entire the records, maybe at the end. So I'm going to click on run once. As you guys can see, we just retrieved the data. So we search the row. So we have everything right here. So the name, title, everything right here. Now, I have this data. What I'm going to do is basically, I want to take in this data right here, and I want to feed it to basically find the email and essentially take that and find the email is going to try to find the emails. I'm going to click on this plus button right here. I'm going to look for find the email. So we're going to look for find an email from a domain and a name. All right, so I have already my connection. Now the way you do it, click on this add button, right? You're gonna need an API key. So let's just go ahead and actually sign up to find the email from scratch. I'm gonna click on sign up, and then I'm just gonna put my name, and then I'm just gonna use this account right here. Twitter register. Awesome. Oh, so we already have been taken. Okay, so let's just use this one. And then I'm just going to fill in like a password right here. Okay. So we're going to receive an email. So we just received an email. And I'm going to go back. I'm going to click on verify email address. And then find new email. Sorry, find the email. I don't have time for onboarding. Company name, let's just do my process. And I'm solo. Next. Awesome, finish. LinkedIn Sales Navigator. That's annoying. Again, another one. Sure. Okay. CRM tool. Click up. Finish. Can I finish now? All right, awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for integration, right? Integration, and then access API. So I'm just going to name this example. You can name this whatever you want, by the way. Click create, and then you have your API key. So copy this, go back to make, and then click on add. I'm just going to name this YouTube example, paste that in here, and then save. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed in the full name. So the full name is going to be full name. And then the website is basically going to be, let me see if we have the website. So website. So it looks like we don't have the domain. Website. Regular company name. So title, description, company name. So what are we going to do is basically, we're going to have to find the domain name. So let's just go ahead and basically try to find the domain name. Because I believe if we put the company name, let me try. Click on run once. Let me see if find the email is going to find it just purely of the company. All right, let's wait. Let's see. Let's go find the email. Keep in mind, guys, it takes a little bit of time just because find the email is trying his best. Fine. There you go. Try to find it. Let's see. So contact. Let's see. So looks like he couldn't find it. So let me try something. So we have this Eric Guan. So let me actually look for this fella. Like, who is this fella? Like he's working at Amazon? No way. So is this guy? Let's see. Is it this guy? Let me go to the sales nav and let me check. Oh, so this is not the guy. So Amazon talent intelligence strategist. So this guy is like crazy. This guy is intimidating. He works at Amazon as a what? Talent and intelligence strategist. Awesome. So looks like he works on Amazon. So basically, we need to find. Let me try something else. Amazon.com, and then I'm gonna check if we're gonna find it. I highly doubt this, just because this is a big company. So it looks like when we were trying to find emails, we accidentally used a filter in Phantom Buster of Amazon. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's just go back to Meg. Let's see if we're gonna find it now. If we don't, we're just gonna delete this lead and we're gonna try the second lead. Let's see. So it looks like we couldn't find it. Yeah, it's very hard to find those emails because these are like Fortune thousands companies. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete this guy. This guy's lame. Delete row. All right, let's just go ahead and try. Let's try on 5 limits. Let's go ahead. So first one couldn't be found. Let's see the second one. All right, let's see. Second one. It couldn't be found. Third one. Okay, so the third one we found it. So this is the guy, trip.com. The fourth one is this guy right here. Let's see if we can find them. 5. Okay, so we found him. All right. So this is the guy. So that's awesome. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna have to put a filter right here. So the second thing we need to do, we're gonna put a filter right here. So unless we found the email, then we're gonna continue the flow. So the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna add in basically Claude. I'm gonna look for create a prompt, add this right here, and then I'm gonna choose Sonnet, right? And then max tokens, I'm gonna put 5040. I'm gonna click on add message, click on user, content, type is going to be text. And then what I'm gonna do is basically, I wanna feed in all this data right here. And then we're gonna generate like a one-liner, right? Like a one-liner, which is going to be highly customized. So the way we're gonna do it is, I have like thousands of pre-drafted templates, guys, and I share them for free in my community. If you guys don't know, I run a community called Sales Systems Masters, where I teach people how to essentially leverage AI to, there you go, like there's a 500K deal. So this person right here, she's in my community. She just basically closed like a 2% deal on a new acquisition, got me like 10K. She got 10K, like $10,000 today. So she said, if you're skeptical about cold email, burnt out by past attempts, consider it as your friendly post to keep pushing. So I got my clients a deal worth 500K from a response. So as you guys can see, the cost per acquisition as a sales system agency is just crazy, man. So everyone is saying awesome. Yeah, as you guys can see, I just shared like a roadmap to essentially get to 25K using sales systems. There's a lot of people right here like sharing value. If I go to my wins, everyone is making money, like 2K retainer, this guy right here, their new deal closed, like holy shit, like first discovery call, first proposal, book 2 meetings. People are printing money. So we're already at 100 members. So yeah, so if I go to my classroom, there's a ton of things right here. If I go to my blueprints, so we have like a lot of blueprints right here. So this is like some of the backend systems and hidden systems that haven't showed in this YouTube channel, just because it's purely for the for the community. So this backend system is crazy scary. So if you want to get access to it, just join the community and basically feel free to use all of these blueprints as always. Another thing is we do something called an offer audit. So an offer audit is where I personally come in with a lot of automation engineers and sales engineers in this community, and they would personally look at your offer, your campaign, your system, and give you like no bullshit roasts and help you essentially brush up the entire system before your launch. So yeah, anyways, so if I go to pre-drafted AI personalization, So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take, let me see, industry. So we have everything right here. Drafted AI, healthcare, SaaS, retail, tech industry. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this one. And I'm going to use this one right here, this icebreaker. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste that in here. And then I'm going to leave it until right here. And then I'm going to use a prompt I already have built right here in my make.com. And I think I already showed this prompt in this channel. Let me know, guys, in the comments. So let me go to YouTube Playground. And then I think I did. Let me see. LinkedIn Growth System. Awesome. So let me go to right here. Yeah. So I'm going to copy this one and then I'm going to use this template. So what I'm going to do is basically, you are conversational, concise writing assistant. Fill in the email template because below using placeholders, use the scrape data. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all this. And then scrape data, I'm just going to map the full name, the company name, the title, company URL, title description, company location, duration in role, duration in company, and then summary. So person summary, we're going to put summary. And then we're going to use JSON, guys. So I'm going to open this. And then what I'm going to do, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to put company name. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take in the company name, put it right here. And then I'm going to add another one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, title. Oops, title. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what I'm going to feed in duration in role. And then I'm going to copy this one right here. And then add it right here. And then what I'm going to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, duration in company. 1, 2, and then copy this one. Summary, duration in company, and then we're going to add summary. 1, 2, 3, 4, summary. Paste that in here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take in this right here. And then what we're going to do is basically we're going to copy this one, which is way better. Take this. And then only output the email without additional text. Hey, first name, templates. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on add content. And I'm going to put text. And then I'm going to add this right here. And I'm going to click on OK. So what I'm going to do, so instead of basically trying to find the email right now and rerunning the entire module, I'm just going to unlink this and I'm going to put this right here. And then I'm going to see how the output is going to be. So I'm going to look for one and then click OK. And then let's see. So, hey, Amy, not too often you see a human resource recruiter who's been in a company for nearly 25 years. I don't like this. I don't want to include something. So I'm going to remove this. I'm going to remove duration in role. And then let's see the output because I don't like the company in duration. I don't like it. I don't like that one. So let me try again. Let's see. Hey, Amy, not too often you see a humorous recruiter who's been working with healthcare recruitment for over 50 years alongside senior leadership. That's quite impressive. I don't like that tone, so I'm going to edit the tone. So I'm going to go to show advanced settings, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to temperature. I'm going to use 0.7, and then I'm going to add something like use a Spartan tone with no frilly language. And now I'm going to remove this. So now you guys see like kind of like my thought process when I build these live. So hey, I mean, also if you see a human resource recruiter who's been part of a team with 50 years of healthcare recruitment experience. Yeah, okay, that's a way to like better avoid avoid. Let's just do formatting. Avoid mentioning. Use role abbreviations. And a Spartan tone with no free language. And then let's see. Hey, Amy, not too often you see a HR recruiter who's been focused on healthcare recruitment for over 50 years with their leadership team. Awesome, that's pretty good. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put this right here, and then awesome. I actually like this one, but there's something else that I don't like. I don't like this sonnet right here, so I'm gonna click on this sonnet, right? And trust me, guys, this sonnet is way better, right? Awesome. So now that we have this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to auto align this. And what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to go to instantly. And then what I'm going to click, I'm going to do click on add lead to campaign. So we're going to add the lead to the campaign. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to instantly. And then I'm going to click on campaigns. Go to instantly. And what I'm going to do is basically, the way we have to set up our connection. So the way we do it is we're going to go click on settings, click on integration, and then copy your API key, and then go back and click on add and just paste in your API key. Click close. So I'm going to use a campaign, which is going to be YouTube campaign. Just for the purpose of this video, just go back to my instantly, and I go back to my YouTube campaign. It's this one, I guess, yeah. And then I'm going to delete all the leads that I have here, just so you guys can see how we can automatically just add them. Delete. And then we're going to go back, and then I'm going to map in the lead email, which is going to be email right here. First name is going to be first name. Last name is going to be basically last name. Company name is going to be company name. Personalization is going to be this text response right here. And then I don't want the website or any of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to add a condition. So only if the email exists. Click OK. Awesome. So I'm going to save this. Oops. And I'm going to auto align this. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the copy. So I'm going to go to sequences. Okay, so I did some copywriting, and this is the final copy we're going to be using, guys. So if I go back to my notepad, so we're going to say something like, hey, finding the right talent can be tough. We work specifically with recruitment agencies, and we can represent your strong candidate to assist your targeted companies with their hires all across the US. Last month, we've placed X number of candidates with hiring team just like yours, interested to try us out. There's no cost until we help you fill up a role. No worries if not. Best Sad. So this is what I mean by a world-class copy. So if you guys notice, we're actually talking we're using their tone. We're using basically their keywords, how they speak. We're not saying we're just going to deliver you leads or building you a sales system that's going to connect your ideal clients. We understand their ideal clients, which is going to be candidates and hiring teams. And actually, like, we say words such as represent. Represent your strong candidates to assist your targeting companies. So this is what I mean by a clarified offer, not just BS. So, yeah, so we successfully placed X number of candidates. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go back to my instantly, and then I'm going to paste that in here. And then specifically, I'm going to fix this. We successfully placed, let's do 15 candidates. With hiring 15 candidates for, let's say, for Ascend. We're just going to use like an example company name with Ascend that doesn't exist. With hiring team just like yours. Interested in trying us out? There's no cost until we fill out a role. No worries if not. Best Sad. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste that in here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. And then I'm going to run this. And basically, I'm going to I'm just going to put 25. And then let's see. So first email couldn't be found. Only if it's found, we're going to run the personalization and we're going to add lead to the campaign. So let's see. Let's go find the email. So we have an error. Let's just troubleshoot this. So max tokens. Oh, awesome. Okay, so we need to fix this. So we're going to put 3060. Okay. And then since like the first two ones are not good, so what we're going to do, we're just going to delete them. Delete, and then let's go back and then click on run once. All right, so we added the leads, the second one. So if we go back, hey Lucas, not too finished your recruitment specialist who's been specializing in both IT and non-IT sectors across multiple countries. Finding the right talent can be tough. We work specifically with recruitment agencies and we can represent your strong candidates to assist your targeted hires. So awesome, I like this. Great. So as you guys can see, it's still running. So this is how we essentially build out one system. So now what I'm going to do is basically click on save and basically just go ahead and start my campaign. So yeah, there you go, guys. This is an end-to-end system. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to essentially name this. I just had to stop the system. I'm going to name this PB and email. Let's say it's going to be LinkedIn sales system. And then I'm gonna save that right here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna include the blueprints for you guys. I'm gonna export this LinkedIn sales nav sales system. All right, awesome. So hope you found value in this video. As you guys can see, this is essentially like it took us like 30 minutes to build. And now what you can do is basically just have like a VA that drags and drops those leads lists for you. And you can essentially just click one button and the entire lead generation is going to be automated. So yeah, hope you found value in this video, like I said. And I'm going to include the free blueprints in the description. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one.